Yo guys, it's Van. Today I'm going to be doing a little replay analysis on what I think the number one mistake is when attacking in Brawlhalla, which is gluing kind of your mind and your fingers to the attack key. Now, even though you're attacking, the attack isn't actually the most important part, at least in my opinion. I think the most important part is the movement behind it, or the approach or the preparation to make sure that your attack is safe and it has a much better chance of hitting than just leading with the attack. Now, I will warn you, this is an experimental game. I'm playing against a player in casual. I'm not trying my hardest. I'm not punishing everything that I normally would. I'm not playing super optimally. And also, the other player there is quite a large skill gap. You will see. I mean, it is a 3-stock, and the mistakes are very pronounced in this game. So what I'm trying to say is that in your ranked games, the mistakes probably won't be this obvious, but this is just food for thought. This is just to show you in the ideal scenario what it would look like to punish someone who is attacking like this. Now, anyway, let's just get into it. We're going to take it piece by piece. The first thing you're going to notice is this player uses a lot of options right off the bat. Watch this. 1 jump, dodge, 2 jump. Now, he's forced to land here. There's no reason to use any of those options right there, even if the weapon spawns really high. Anyway, doesn't really matter. I get the weapon, he lands, I try to stomp on reaction, and he jumps over me, and look at this. He uses 1 jump, 2 jump, a dodge on reaction, and I just fast fall down to the ground. He commits to a dive kick super close to the ground. If you're ever unarmed, just drift down to the ground. There's no reason to dive kick this close because you're in active frames. You're committing to it. He falls down to the ground and I just sidelight him. It's guaranteed and I get a free opportunity to read him. I notice he dodges in towards the weapon. I'm not sure if I actually capitalize on it in the rest of the match, but if I was the better player and if I was looking for it, then I would. Anyway, just don't commit to things super early. Again, I am not threatening this player at all. This player is tunnel visioning himself. He's only looking at himself. He's not looking at me, right? If he was looking at me, he sees me backdashing. He can just fast fall right now. There's nothing I can do to chase him down and catch his landing that he can't react with. If I try to dash sidelight here, he can just jump out of it. In any case, he dodges, then falls, then immediately sidelights because he's tunnel vision and he thinks that I'm going to try and punish him, which I don't. I'm being patient. I'm not being passive, but I am exercising patience, which I talked about in one of my other videos. Now, this is the main idea, is that you don't want to attack when you're super far away. You want to use your movement to get closer and then attack to it. Egg Soup made a great video on it. I'll link it in the description where he talks about how to approach. If you sig from really far away, it's super reactable. Whereas if you do even a sig, but mainly a light attack really close, it's unreactable. And you have to move up to them. Now, he sidelights really far away. I get a punish sidelight. I go for a read, a habit read. I thought he was going to dodge in, so I go for another sidelight. He doesn't. He dodges out, and he punishes me. Now, look at this. He thinks that probably he's either just doing this move because he wants to, but what I would have thought is, he's daring at nothing right now, right? There's no reason for him to do this. I am not there. And he thinks I'm going to punish it, so he throws out a sidelight, a dash sidelight. And I just get a sidelight again. And this time, I actually read the dodge out. Now, it's only been 14 seconds, and I have enough information on this guy to basically beat him from here if he doesn't adapt. He's just throwing out attacks. When I catch him with a sidelight, he dodges out, and now I get a free punish. If you see your opponent whiffing a lot, just wait, right? If they whiff a lot, and you're trying to chase them and push punishes by leading your attacks in places where the punish just does not exist, it's going to look like you're just missing over and over again, both of you. Both of you are going to look really stupid. It happens to me all the time. Instead, you should just wait it out and use your movement to walk up to them. Wait for the whiff, and then punish them from there. Here, this is kind of cheeky. Again, this is experimental stuff. Stomp. Stomps there. But anyway. So right here, I actually thought that he was going to sidelight me right here, and I made the mistake of spot dodging. I thought he was going to sidelight me right there. I didn't need to spot dodge. I could have actually outspaced it and stomped Sarah, but it's fine. Right here, right? First of all, I'm in the air, right? So if he dash sidelights me, what can I do? I can drift to the right, which I think I do, and then I punish him, or I can jump over it. There's no reason for him to do this. Realistically, if I'm in the air right here, he should instead just walk up to me, push up to me. If he has ample time to react to all of my aerials, maybe not like a dare or something, but if I try to fall on him with a Sair, he can react to it, avoid it, and then punish, right? That's kind of the main idea of attacking in Brawlhalla. You don't want to push first necessarily, but you want to move up to them, get them in a position where they whiff, they're in recovery frames, or they're not expecting it, and then you take the second move and punish them. He runs in with dash sidelight, I drift away, stomp Sair. Same thing. I'm literally not doing anything. I'm not going to replay that one because I think you guys get the point. I tried to read that. And right here, you know, this player is going for options when there really isn't anything. You know, this dare, it's not going to hit anything. I would need to dodge into it, right? At this point, if you're not confident in where your attack is going to hit, if they're not in the right place, just don't throw out the attack. It's fine. You have 8 minutes, right? I'm not condoning passive play. I don't want you guys to play the full 8 minutes, but you still have time is the point. Stomp, Nair. I get a little stutter step action in there. I'm going to skip ahead because this gameplay is not really that essential to the video. He is just leading with the attack. He dashes up to me, which is not bad, right? Before he would have just dash delighted. Now he's dashing up to me, waiting a little bit more and delighting, but he's still attacking way too much, focusing on the attack button. If he just needs to pay attention to me, see where I am, I'm already jumping. There's no reason to do this. He can, if he didn't do the delay right there, he would have been able to react to me and then turn around sidelight or something, or turn around delay. I miss my GC right there. Whatever. Again, I bet he's gonna do it. Yep. See, right there, there's a difference between dashing up to them, or dash delighting, and dashing up to them and delighting. In this instance, this player doesn't do either of them really right, because you want to dash up to them, like right here. He shouldn't be delighting. He should still be walking here, I would say, and then he can react to me. But instead, he does the delight. He pulls the trigger a little bit early, like he has been doing this whole match, and I just get a free stomp Sair. Again, he's waking up here. This is another really big mistake on defense, which is waking up. Waking up is, he first dodges and then wakes up. It's a really bad option. It's really dangerous. This player is attacking where I am, not where I will be. Right? I walk up to him. He sidelights. I prepare. I dash jump for whatever reason. I don't think that it really was a need for me to dash jump there, but he's attacking where I was. He does the dare. And then he delights, I spot dodge, and I stomp Sair. Simple stuff. Now, I don't think there's really too much to watch this match, so I'll just keep talking about it. Yeah, right there. Again, he tries to catch my landing. It's alright, he tries to catch where I will be, but again, he's leading too much on the attack. I would have just walked up to me and then waited a little bit longer to see where I would go. Committing to too many things. I'll just let this footage play out. Again, right there. Again, I take advantage of his dodge in and then wake up strategy by just waiting it out, right? I'm not running away from him, really. I'm just playing smart and just waiting it out because he's coming to me. Again, attacking where I will be, just falling right into my trap. And then, you don't need to see this, I just get a nice Sair, and that's the end of the video. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I wasn't too blabbery. I haven't done this in a little bit. I apologize if my thoughts were all over the place, but you get the point. Don't focus too much on the attack button, focus on the movement. Anyway, I hope you learned something. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!